Hey everybody, what's up? This is Leroy and welcome to my channel, 40 and Broke, where we're all about getting out of debt, saving, investing, and getting our finances under control so we can live the life we've always dreamed of. Because that's what it's all about, living the life we've always dreamed of. So I'm here to do my August closeout because A, it may be boring, but this is what you do to get your finances under control. You expense track. So I've got this calendar here, and these are, well, most of my expenses because August, due to fair being here the 13th through the 19th, it's just hectic. And then the weekend leading up to fair, the 6th through the 12th, is just as hectic. And even the week after the fair is hectic. But basically this whole month is hectic. So, but we're going to go through step by step, see what I got here. So let's see, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth were all no spends, except the third. I bought gas, which is a budgeted expense. So that gave me 5 no spends. The sixth was Walmart for $175. I didn't put a no spend there because it may have been a budgeted item, but I probably bought something that was an impulse buy. I usually do when I go shopping. 7th was a no spend. 8th, I went to Whitbeck's and Pier Market. So Whitbeck's is a local grocery store. Who knows what I bought there? Pier Market, I bought subs. I bought us dinner. And then, because they've got these amazing subs. They're delicious. I mean, you go there for $10, you get this sub that's so heavy you could knock somebody out with it. And then the 9th, we had fair setup. So I took us out to Applebee's afterwards. Colinville store, that's an Amish store, and I bought some stuff for the camper. Everything that has these stars by it means it was for the farm. So that's why I don't really count them as spends, even though I'm spending money. It's more like a business expense, but I had wrote them down, so I put stars by them. Marathon, I got gas, that's $42. Sunoco, I got gas, that was $55. So that 42 right there, that was actually for my truck, I believe. And I know the 55 was for the truck because the only time I get gas is at Sunoco is when I'm filling up my truck, because I've got the Sunoco in town, but the Marathon is by my work, so it's cheaper. But I ended up having 2 no spends that week, so there was $7 or 7 no spends. Now the week of the fair. We went to the fair on Saturday. We brought the animals in on set. Animals. We had Ellie, and man, I tell you what, she was a hit. Everybody loved her. There were kids going up and petting her. She loved it. She is such a social animal. She loves the attention. There was one little girl. This girl had to have been like 5 years old. My wife went in, and this little girl was lying on Ellie's back. Ellie was lying in her little pen, and this girl was lying on her back. And my mom, yeah, don't tell her I said that. Holy shit. Fuck. Whoops, sorry. But my wife was like, she acts like my mom sometimes. Not like that. She's always telling me what to do. That's what I mean. If she heard that, she'd be like, I don't act like your mom. But anyways, so the wife goes out there and she's like, sees this little girl lying on top of Ellie, and she's like, you shouldn't do that. You can get hurt. And it's like, not that Ellie's going to hurt you, but if she stands up, she's going to send you flying. She could hurt you if she stands up. And she's like, okay, I won't do it no more, And so she's like, where are you at? And where are you from? Because she didn't have no parents there. And so the girl was like, oh, I'm just camping right there, because we camp right by the barns. So the wife took her over to her campsite, which is right on the corner. And the mom was like, where were you at? We were looking for you. She's like, oh, I was in the barn. She's like, yeah, don't do that. And then you got to let me know where you're going. And then the little girl looked at my wife and was like, don't tell my mom, but I've been going in there and I go and pet her and I lie on her like that. She's my favorite. Talking about Ellie. And it's like, My wife was like, man, I wish we would have had like a nanny cam that we could have set up there just to watch everybody, because nobody could walk past her without petting her. They would go up and pet her, and oh man, and she's just the most laid back cow there is, and she's just great. So, but anyways, 13th and 14th were no spends. Don't know how I managed to do that, but I know I had 2 days no spends. And we didn't really buy any fair food. I think once or twice we might have bought some fair food, and which is kind of on par for the course. But you'll notice that you'll see a bunch of Walmarts, and I mean, it's like Walmart on the 15th, 16th, 17th. And the reason there's 2 of them on some days is because I broke it down, because some of it might have been farm expenses, and the other one might have been like groceries, stuff like that. So we spent a lot of money on different like groceries, different items throughout that week. Same thing, Home Depot, even though there's not an asterisk by it, that was farm related. Meijer, $12. And it's like every day you go to the even no matter what you plan, every day you end up going to the supermarket because there's something you need for dinner. It's like 3 of these days we ate with other people, you know. So like one night a guy in our 4-H group was like, hey, I'm making wings, you know, we're making wings tonight, come on down and eat wings. So we went to Walmart, bought a side dish, and took that to eat wings. And then Thursday there was we had brisket, because Thursday's the sale night, and another person in our 4-H group always does a brisket. So we ate down there. And then Friday, a bunch of people in the that we're all friends with, they do a rib cook-off, and they have a competition every year. So there was like 6-7 people that were cooking ribs, so we all went to the rib cook-off, and that was on Friday. So it's like a lot of this stuff, I mean, a lot of it ends up getting brought right back out of the camper and put in the house, but it was, a lot of it was just, you know, going to the store, picking up 1 or 2 things or whatever. So then we've got gas over here for the truck, Walmart 17, and that was, I had to get gas because on Saturday we took Ellie home because the fair's over on Sunday, and you can take the open animals out on Sunday. Josie didn't have a steer this year, so she didn't have a steer to sell or anything. But then I ended up having, what's that, 2 more no spends to give me 9. Then we picked up the no spends because it was back to work on this week. So 21st, that Save a Lot was $2.50. That was something the wife had me go in and get for her. So that was grocery related. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 no spends that day. Bumped me right up to 16. But I did have gas and Whitbacks, and I think Whitbacks was something that I had to buy that was grocery related. Gas, that would have been gas for my car. But the 20th through the 26th was a no spend, and then the 27th through the 31st, all no spends. So I ended up having a total of 21 no spends. So what do we got going over here? So I did lunch, and lunch, $0. I have spent $0 on lunch. I'm on like a 3-month streak where I have not bought lunch at work, and I'm loving it. My impulse spending, what I added up from over here on the calendar, was $91. It was probably more than that. Groceries, $438. That's just what's on the calendar. Probably more than that. Gas was $250, but like I said, only $94 of it was what I think was my car. So the other, basically $150 would have been all for my truck, you know, back and forth for fare and stuff like that. And the found money, I didn't think I was doing really good last month, but I ended up finding $20.50. So I mean, I ended up hitting the end of the month hard, and I was finding all kinds of stuff. So there we go. My found money is at $138.86 so far for the year. And then there it is. That's my week, my monthly check-in for August. And if you made it this far, hey, you guys are troopers. Thanks a lot. And I have one other thing. Let me spin this around. Sorry, I'm sweating like crazy, but it's 90 some degrees out here. So it's like 90 some degrees out here, and I'm sitting inside the truck trying to do this do this video. It's hot. It's probably a good 97, 100 just inside where I'm sitting. But what I wanted to say was, so any of y'all that got a small business, what I do on Facebook, go check me out on Facebook, 40 and Broke. Like and follow my page. Once a week, I try to showcase somebody that's a small business. So hop on over there and like and follow me. And every Thursday, I put up a new small business so that we can all get exposure. And if you got an Etsy shop, if you got a small business, whatever you're doing, go over to that 40 and Broke page, like it, and look for that post that I put on there about, it's called Small Business Showcase. So I'm trying to showcase, like I said, I'm trying to showcase small businesses. Once a week, I'll showcase a business. I share it a couple times. I share it to my personal page. And then that way everybody can get some exposure. And at the same time, down in the comments, I want people to put their small businesses down there. So that way, you know, we all can get out there and more people can see us. So, but that's about it. Like I said, go check me out on YouTube. If you want more tips and tricks on how to save money, how to budget, how to get out of debt so you can live the life you've always dreamed of, follow me here on YouTube. And all right, everybody, have a great day. Try to stay out of that heat.